day 6 of our training faculty development program, which is on practical aspect of ICT tools and online teaching in current scenario. Myself, Nikita Khandelwal, I heartily welcome you all on behalf of Research Foundation of India. And the topic of our today's session is developing e-content. And for this, our guest expert is with us, Dr. Vivek Gupri. Before we start towards our session, I would just like to throw some lights on our expert's journey. Dr. Vivek Uprit sir is an associate director and educator at Data Flare with PhD in e-banking. And sir is also pursuing PhD in CSE in the area of machine learning. Sir is an expertise in ML, Python J2EE, data structure, Spring MVC, ORM, Hibernate. Sir has published 5 patents and more than 20 research papers, book chapters, and also one book in DBMS. So, sir, please hold your footpace. Now the platform is yours and guide of all of us. Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, you are not audible to us. Participants, please hold the patience. Sir will be connect us very soon.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, now it's
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yes, sir.
System. So I'll just share the screen if you can.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, screen is visible now.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to thanks the team RFI to invite me for this to interact with such a wonderful crowd. Especially thanks to Ajay sir and all the team members, Ashok Gupta sir, Saurabh sir, and madam. Thank you so much for inviting me and inviting for such a wonderful crowd. So without wasting time, because already we are getting 10 minutes late, I'll just start my topic. So the today's topic is what the development of e-content. Myself, Dr. Vivek Uprit, and I'm working as an associate director, an educator, and data player. Indore. It is a web-based company, and actually we are also providing the online lectures to the students. So welcome you all for this session. So I'll start with some wonderful quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Azad. This is what this education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And it's a real true, right? Ki once you have an education power in your hand so that you can easily change the world. Okay. And see why there is a need of e-content nowadays, why there is a need of e-development nowadays, and what this e-word in today's era. From the last 5 days, you heard a lot of things about that. I am some focusing on some major topic I thought which you have not covered in the last series of this seminar. So if we can talk about the internet, see if we can see the percentage of the user of an internet all over the world. So the 4.66 billion people around the world now use the internet. See, this is the 60% population of the total word count. And this is what the source of Google. Google says that 4.66 billion people around the world uses using internet, social media, websites. Okay. So obvious the thing is that education is impact of these things is also done in educations, right? So this is what the scenario that 4.88 billion people across the planet using social media in April 2022 to 23, which is the 59%, 59.9% of the total global population. So this is what the area covered by internet, if we can talk about the population sense. Okay. So even if we can talk about the NEP 2020 regarding the e-learning, what NEP says regarding the e-learning content, NEP says that you have to cover this type of things in your syllabus. It must be digital structure, virtual teaching platform and tools, content creation, digital library, virtual repository, we can say the digital library or the virtual labs, training and interactive for incentive for faculties, online assessment and examination, MOOCs training, blended modes like MOOCs and all those things, which is the online platform available. So this is what the NEP says for the future study. And for us, for a faculty, it is compulsory to incorporate all this digital content in our education system. So how to develop this e-content and how to make a learning pedagogy, or you can say that learning environment into a smart learning environment. See, that was an old time when we are going to use, not, I'm not saying that old time, most of us also using it nowadays, but yes, to use chalk and duster for study or to for teaching, this was the old concept. Nowadays, if you don't have laptop in your hand, the student of your classrooms feel that there is no class today, right? So this is what the think of the student nowadays and what the people think about the e-content and e-development nowadays. Even the student nowadays want a smart learning. Okay, so how to develop this smart learning content, how to develop this smart pedagogy. Okay, so this is what exactly we are talking about in today's lecture. So smart learning environment means what? Smart learning environment, unlike the convention learning. Previous days we are going to use a convention learning, and nowadays we can talking about the smart learning. Smart learning means the learning which is based on internet, the learning which is based on laptop, the learning which is based on the palm top, the learning which is based on mobile applications. Because as the scenario change in nowadays, there was an old days when we are going to use books and pen and copies in our hand to teach. But nowadays, as the internet come, each and everything is available into the internet, into the market of internet. You can say that Google is a source of knowledge, right? Chat GPT came in the market to interact with the student. Okay, there are a lot of content available in Chat GPT, so why we should not use such type of tools to improve our study content? Why we should not incorporate such type of tools to make more learning to be more effective? So these things we need to incorporate in today's study. Smart pedagogy. See, this is what we are talking about. The conventional method and the pedagogy are not valid in this era. With the incorporation of IoT in education, we are going to make it more impactful. I'm going to cover all these things. What is the impact of IoT nowadays? What is the impact of AI tools? There are a lot of AI tools are available. There are a lot of IoT tools are available by which we can make our content of teaching more impactful. This is what the smart pedagogy we are talking about. So see this one. If you want to make a smart learner, you have to first adopt the smart pedagogy. Smart pedagogy converts your learning into smart learning and then will produce the smart learners. And everyone wants this thing in current scenario, right? So this is what an interactive with as I earlier told, interact with the whiteboard and whiteboard, a tablet, mobile phone, smart classroom, objects like smart table, e-bag. This is what the need of the current scenario to interact with a student. And to involve all this thing in our content, to involve all this thing, we need some online resources, we need some online tools. So which type of online tools are available, which type of online contents are available, even in social network, even in Google? See, if we can talk about e-content, or we can say that what is exactly in e-learning. So simple definition says that e-learning is the use of electronic devices to deliver educational and training content to learners. Right. This is what the simple definition of e-learning. But there is a difference between e-learning and e-content. E-content is one of the part of e-learning. If we can talk about e-content, then it is a part of an e-learning. E-content is one of the components of e-learning. So first we should know that what is an e-learning, what is an smart learning, and then after we can talk about the e-content, to develop an e-content. See, electronic content that can be transmitted over the computer network such an internet means the content which we are going to transfer over an client server architecture, the content which we need to transfer over an internet, where the server contain all this data. There is no need to carry this data with in the classroom. All the contents are available in the server, and you can use this content from the server to make your classroom teaching more impactful. This is what we are talking about, the e-content. And see, these are the areas digital learning material especially means for educational purpose. Like this is what we can get the e-content from the mobile, we can get the e-content from the laptop, even in the social media websites. This is what e-content we are talking about. And now the major thing, what exactly we need to cover, what exactly we need to incorporate to develop an e-contents. E-content means we are actually involved text, pictures, animation, presentation, sound, video, and to make our presentation more impactful. So if you really want to make your classroom more interactive, if you really want to make your classroom more enjoyable, you have to incorporate all these contents in your presentation. Your presentation must contain text, your presentation must contain pictures. You can say that picture says more than a word. Animations, presentation, sound, video, and this all things make your e-content more presentable. Electronic content that includes text, image, graphics, animations, audio, video. Sometimes it may anyone from the above or integrated all about the content together to display offline and online web pages, and also to be transferable to computer to another computer through internet. Means it is very much easy if you have an e-content to transfer the data from one place to another place. There is no area boundation. You can I'm interacting you with you all because of this e-content. Because previous days this was an offline lecture, this was an offline workshop, but with the help of this e-content, I can easily share my thought with you guys. So this is what an advantage of an e-content. There is no area foundation, there is no geographical foundation. So this is what e-content, elements of e-content, as I told you, text, picture, animation, and this is what text, entering and editing tools. These are the tools available which you can search in the Google also. Audio recording and editing tools are available, video recording and editing tools are available, animation and movie making tools are available, screen recording and capturing tools are available, by which you can even record your lecture, you can capture the images. Assignment creating tools are available. Google Classroom is one of the best example for that. You can use Google Classroom for making such type of activity. Survey tools are available, image editing tools are available. So these types of tools are available to make your presentation, to make your content, to convert your normal content or your conventional content into e-content. There are text entering tools are available. Okay, audio recording tools are there. Now if we can talk about, hello, hello, okay, so now if we can talk about the phase, these are the different phases where this which we need to follow to develop any e-content. There are the 5 major phases. First, you have to analyze what type of e-content exactly you require, because see, once you are going to the Google or Chat GPT, these are the ocean of the content. You have to specify, you have to set your boundary that what kind of content you need. Because suppose I'm going to teach the subject like Java, okay, and when I'm going to search some contents in the Google, there are a lot of contents are available on Chat GPT, Google, and there are a lot of other platforms. But first you have to analyze what type of content exactly you want to make your presentation more impactful. And then in the second step, after analyzing this content, we need to go to the designing phase, and that designing phase need to incorporate like audio lectures, like video lectures, like text, like images, like animation. And after designing this phase, we have to evaluate, and then after testing, and finally we are going to implement this. So these are the 5 circle, or you can say the life cycle to developing e-content. These are the life cycle. First, you have to analyze what kind of content you require. Second, you have to design this content with a lot of. I'm just explaining in the upcoming website how to develop your e-content into a presentable website, presentable presentations, right? So designing phase is there, evaluation phase is there, and you can't believe every phase is having a tools. If you need to test your content, there are tools available. If you want to implement this phase, you want to analyze the phase, there are every phase required tools, and every phase, for every phase there are tools are available. You can easily go with these tools and check your content whether it is a valid content or not, right? So this is what the phase we need, this is what the life cycle we need to follow if you are going to make any e-development content, right? And then if we can talk about type of e-content. Okay, first one is the presentation. As I told you, one of the most popular and simple way from the e-content is presentation. Like we are talking about, it's a PPT presentation where you can get all the information, all the things. Like if you want to add animation, and we all are aware with that, right? Then there are the tool MS PowerPoint available, MS Office are available, like Zoho, Beyond. These are the tools available. Crazy, this is one of the tools available. Open Office, this is again the most usable software which can be used most of the people to develop an e-content or to presentation. MS PowerPoint, which is a very normal and which is a very useful software to make your presentation. So this is the first thing to develop an e-content. First, you have to, one option, you can go with the presentation. Second, chart and graph. These are again the tools. There are a lot of tools are available. PowerPoint is providing the facility of the chart and graph. Apart from that, there are Infogram is there, Lucid Chart is there, ChartGo is there, online chart builder is there. This is what the tools available, and these tools are, most of the tools are available freely for to develop the presentations, right? To develop your e-content. So you can use this type of application, you can use this type of software to make your presentation. And this all softwares are available in an online and even in offline mode also. Okay, so tools like tools like online chart builder, Infogram, ChartGo. Okay, so you can also use this application to make your to make chart and graph. Then forecast. So this is whatever you are speaking, this thing is automatically convert into your digital. Your audios convert into digital content, right? So digital audio files that can be you can download and personal device for easy listening. This type of software, Anchor, Logic Pro, Adobe Audition, this software is even available. So see, these are the options which you have in your system to make your content in your normal content or your conventional content into e-content. Presentation is there, chart and graph is there, podcast is there. So this is also one of the option. Games, you can also use games LMS, right? It is one of the interactive part of the LMS. E-content converted through games created. Fun. You can make a games like these are the softwares available. So that
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Can you please share the screen?
Yes, sir. We are not able to see the
madam,
screen.
I am sharing the screen actually.
Sir, only your Gmail is showing, nothing, your PPT is not shown on the screen.
Oh ma'am, so you can tell me from the I thought that I thought the screen is visible. I asked, so I thought
No, sir, actually.
just a moment. Now it is okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so should I start from the beginning or I'll just show the screen? Okay, I thought there was, I thought this is what we covered. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. So this is what I have discussed about that the use of an internet in nowadays. That why we should go for this e-content and why there is a need of e-content, because right now see the population who are going to use internet in the current era, right? In April 2020 to 23, even the 59%, 59.9% of the people are going to use internet, social media, websites. So this is force us to make our education more impactful, and that's why the reason we are going to use or we are going to convert our conventional learning into e-learning. Even the national education policy which comes, they even force to make the content or develop your content from conventional to e-content, like digital structure. This is what the suggestion of recommendation of the NEP, that you have to incorporate all these things in your study, right? Pilot studies to virtual education, digital structure, virtual teaching platform and tools, content creation, virtual repository, like digital libraries. You can say that, like we have Google Drive is there to make your repository, or virtual labs. Even the virtual labs required nowadays training and incentive for the faculty. See, this is what the major thing I thought, that if you really want to make your content or you really want to make your classroom more interactive, you have to train your teacher for the same. Because once your teachers are ready for this content, then only it is possible to make this content more impactful. Online assessment and examination, branded modes like e-learning, like MOOCs are there, and lot of other online uh, education tools are available, or you can say that online education videos are available to make your application or make your content to develop into e-content. And here I'm actually discussed about, see, if you really want to make a smart learner, then first you have to make smart pedagogy. Then smart pedagogy will convert into smart learning environment, and that smart learning and smart pedagogy actually make a smart learner. So if you really want to make the student more smart or more impact, means usable towards the e-content, then this is what the things we need to follow. So smart learning environment means what? Means we have to come out with the conventional part and we need to adopt this e-learning part. See, there was an old time when we are going to use chalk and duster to make or to take the class. But nowadays the even student want some uh, you can say that impactful teaching, or you can say that the internet based or e-content teaching, right? So this is what is smart learning environment. And there are various softwares are available, there are various tools are available by which we can make our or by which we can convert our conventional content into e-content, which I'm covering in my upcoming slides. So here we discussed about the smart pedagogy. What is the difference between conventional method and smart pedagogy, which we need to adopt to develop an e-content? See, smart pedagogy must involve to make education most experimental, holistic, integrated, inquiry-driven, discovery-oriented, learner-centered, discussion-based, flexible, and enjoyable. And that is what the need of smart pedagogy nowadays. Because if you want to make your classroom more interactive, more enjoyable, more flexible, learner-centered, so we need to we need to develop this e-content. Okay, so an interactive whiteboard, tablet, mobile phone, smart classroom object like a smart table. These are the things which we need to record. Online resources are there. There are a lot of hardware, software systems we need to require to develop this e-content. Social network websites are available. See, to analyze analytical and virtualization tools are available. So now, if we can define this e-content, what is the e-content means? Okay, so as I told you, e-learning is the use of electronic devices to deliver educational or training content to learners, and that is what the simple definition of e-content, e-learning. Sorry, e-learning. One of e-content is one of the part of e-learning, or you can say that it is one of the component of e-learning. There are a lot of other things involved in e-learning, but e-component is one of the part of this e-learning. So this is what electronic content that can be transmitted over a computer network such as the internet, and the content which actually based on the client server architecture, the content which is based on an internet, this type of content, we can say that electronic content or e-content. See this one. If we can talk about e-content, so there are a lot of networks, social media websites are available. Even you can use the laptop, even you can use your mobile application, websites to develop this e-content. I'm covering what type of tools exactly we are going to require for developing this e-content. Now the major questions or the things comes in the mind is, sir, whenever we are going to develop any e-content, what are the things we need to cover it up? So these are the major things. We need to think about text, pictures, animation, presentation, sounds, video, each and everything. Whatever you require. See, this is all the things, but whatever you require, these are the major things you need to think about when you are going to develop any e-content. Some animation pictures must be there, presentation must be there, sound, videos must be there, text must be there. E-content, electronic content that can include text, images, graphics, animation, audio, and videos. And these are the very simple definition. We all know very well about this, right? But to develop such type of e-content, to incorporate these elements in our e-content, what we have to do? See, there are a lot of tools are available, and these tools are freely available over an internet. There are the text entering tools, editing tools, audio recording editing tools, video recording editing tools, animation and movie screen recording tools are available. So this type of tools make your content very easily. You can convert your conventional content into e-content. Blogs are there, right? So now see, this is what the life cycle, that what are the phases we need to follow when we are going to develop any e-content. See, you know very well, internet, Google, ChatGPT is nowadays one of the most powerful AI tool. Even you can use ChatGPT, Google, and this is what the cycle you have to follow once you want to develop any e-content. First, as I told you, that Google, ChatGPT, internet, these are the ocean of content. Suppose you want to develop any e-content, then first you need to analyze that what kind of exactly e-content, because see, to search something from Google is again an art. Writing only what is Java is not a right way to search the data from the Google. Even Google, there are some keywords you need to understand to search a proper e-content. Generally, we people, what we are going to do, we are just going to the Google and write what is, how, what, why. These are the keyword we are going to use for searching the content. But Google even works with the very specific keys, very specific keywords. And if you really want to make your content a very good e-content, then you have to know the knowledge about this specific keywords. How to search specific information from the Google, how to use ChatGPT to make your application or to make your content in a very impactful content. Because writing only what is, for example, if I need to learn something information regarding Java, and I'm just going to the Google and type what is Java, so that is not required. There are some specific keyword which you need to understand, and we have to use this content or keywords to search something or information from the Google. And this is what analysis phase. After analysis, you have to make some tools to make your application into convert into designing phase. And there are a lot of tools are available. I'm coming into the next slide. Then evaluation, testing, and implementation. And for every this phase, there are tools are available. There are testing tools are available. There are designing tools are available. There are analysis tools are available. You have to search this tool. You have to use this tool for all these phases. And this is what the simple life cycle to develop an e-content. Then if we can talk about types of e-content, as I told you, presentation. And see, when we'll talk about presentation, then most of the people are going to use PowerPoint. But apart from PowerPoint, even I use PowerPoint to make this presentation. But there are a lot of other tools are available. Like Open Office is there, like Prezi is there, Zoho is there, Zoho Show is there. These are the very interesting software which you are going to use to develop your e-content. PowerPoint is no doubt. PowerPoint is one of them. But apart from PowerPoint, Open Office, I hope most of you are going to use this Open Office, Prezi. These are the software which is really very much important, useful software to make your presentation more impactful. Then if we can talk about charts and graphs. So what we did actually, or what we are doing actually, we are using MS PowerPoint and just using chart and graphs option to this MS PowerPoint. Or most of the, we can also use Excel, right? But apart from that, there is online chart builder are available, infogrammers available, Lucid Chart are available, ChartGo is available. So this type of softwares are available specifically for developing a chart and graph. So even you can also use such type of a software or tools to make your content. Then Podcast. Podcast is an actually software which actually create your audio files. If you want to make some audio files, then you can use this Podcast software. Anchor software is there, Logic Prox is there, Adobe Audition is there. So this type of software you can use to make your contents, or you can say that to develop an e-content. Okay. Then games, there are a lot of games are available. There are a lot of games which is actually used to make a classroom more interactive. So you can also use such type of games in your LMS, right? So these are what videos is also one of the option. You can, as I told you earlier, presentation, videos, audios, and these are the tools which you need to, means just try to use these tools. Just try to use this Anchor, just try to use this online chart builder, infogram, and see what kind of options they will provide you for developing the e-content. Most of us even don't know about this software. Most of us only know that MS PowerPoint is there and use this PowerPoint. Google is there. Just go to the Google and type what is and just use the e-content. That is not e-content actually. This is simply a copy-paste content, right? So you have to go with this and make your own e-content so that the people follows. Why we follow the other content, right? So this is an option which we are going to use to develop an e-content. And now if we can talk about, these are the areas, IoT, impact of IoT, impact of AI, mobile application, data science, machine learning, blockchain, edge computing, quantum computing, right? Now see, if we can talk about IoT impact on ICT, IoT impact on IoT. What is an IoT? You know what is IoT? Internet of Things. Internet of Things means what? See, if I'm talking about an internet, I'll just show you a small story that just 15 years back or 10 years back, we are going to use internet on our system, right? On our laptop or our computer to check the mails or to see an internet come for Google and all those things. That time internet is actually used for laptop or computer. But then the second phase come where we are going to use internet in our mobile. Suppose you just switch off your mobile data for 24 hours. You thought that there is no use of mobile because there are only few calls we receive or we are going to dial the call, right? Because most of the time we are going to use mobile for internet purpose. for the software which actually we are going to use in mobile, like WhatsApp, Facebook, Google, Instagram, right? So this is what the second phase. As an internet used in mobile, the mobile should convert it into a smart mobile. But now the same internet is actually used to run the things of our house. Now we have said that is smart house, and that is what an IoT actually. This is what an IoT to Internet of Things. Okay, now internet is actually used to run the things of the house, and that is what IoT impact. And see the scenario where the IoT is going on. If we can talk about 2015 to 2025, the continuously this impact of IoT, and this type of things you have to be incorporate in your e-content. There's a lot of IoT tools are available, which we use to make our content, which we use to make our e-content. See, this is what an IoT I'm talking about. See, this is, I'm just passing this slide. IoT is a system integrated computer device, mechanical and digital machine, right? So this is what IoT we can do. See the market scenario, 11.1 trillion per year after 2025 dollar. This is what the market covered by an IoT in till 2025. And this diagram shows this. Continuously user of IoT is increased day by day. So nowadays, the people want such type of teaching. The student want such type of teaching who actually covers IoT, AI, right? So this is what Internet of Things. See this IoT here, a small diagram which shows that for what are the things we are going to use with an IoT. You can use your camera, laptop, even mobile, all the things. Even your car is based on IoT. The smart car, smart fridge, smart means this is what the impact of an IoT nowadays. This is what the impact of internet is nowadays. See, this is what in scenario. Once you are awake in the morning, then automatically all the things is done. There is a message pass from your mobile. Your coffee machine is automatically on. Curtain is open automatically. Lights is on, and your favorite TV channel is start automatically. Just with the simple message of my mobile. This is what an impact of an IoT. And for this, we have to make our study even more and more impactful and more e-content based study. This type of study required the student nowadays. They want IoT impact, they want AI impact. Most of the people, most of the students just heard about this. Even they don't know what exactly is this, what exactly IoT is, what exactly is AI is. See, this is also one of the scenario. As your car got accident, right? Okay, immediate automatically message passes to everyone. The message passes to ambulance, hospital. Okay, you're near and dear, so that everyone is ready. And this is what smart car, right? So this is what impact of an IoT. I'm just covering in very short manner the impact of an IoT. This is what Siri, if you can heard about Siri. Siri is also one of the device which is based on an IoT. So this is a requirement in nowadays. This is what the requirement of nowadays application of an IoT: medical and health, environment monitoring, energy management, transportation, agriculture. Everywhere there is a need of an IoT, and this thing is need to be incorporated in our study material, right? So see, if we can talk about how this IoT works, so these are the simple diagram, like sensors are there. Sensor passes the message to devices, the devices passes to the gateway, and that message is passes to the cloud, and your IoTs start working. This is what the simple diagram how IoTs actually work. IoT architecture, we can say that. Okay, so this is what IoT impact. Okay, and this IoT makes sure how this IoT is actually we are going to use in our classroom teaching. Robotic applications. There are a lot of robotic applications are available. Right, that type of application you can use, no doubt. Right now it's little bit costly, but yes, you can, if possible, then you can use this robotic application. One of the most innovative technology concept currently available in the idea using robots for teaching children. Robotic is this is what actually fascinating, right? To learn with the robot, there are fascinating things for the even the student also. Okay, from elementary school all the ways to up to the graduate course. This is and the future of this thing. This is what the future of the student. This is what the future study. They want this type of study in their. You can say that study, you can either syllabus, you can say that, right? So this is what impact of IoT. Educational robots you can use in your classroom. Root developed by Harvard University. Root is one of the robot, if it is developed by the Harvard University. See this one. Developed Harvard University. Root is the robot with the aim to helping children learn how to code design for kids at different schools levels. It includes over 50 sensor and actuators motors. This thing is already developed. It's not a new thing. Root, Dash and Dot, Cubeless, Mbot, Miko. Miko is one of the most impactful robot which is used to teach in the classroom. And this is already available tools. If you want, you can search these tools in even Google or even in ChatGPT. Root is there, Dash and Dot is there, Cubelets is there, Mbot is there, Miko is there. These are the educational robots which actually available to teach the student, right? Application of IoT in education, involving methodology, automated attendance recording, distance learning, enhanced integration, interaction in productivity. This is what the implementation, this is what an application. AR equipped system. This thing you need in nowadays for make your classroom teaching more impactful, more enjoyable. Got it? So this is what impact of an IoT. Then the second phase, AI impact. IoT is one of the part of an AI. You can say that IoT is a different thing. AI, artificial intelligence, AI impact. So we all know. If you don't know, then this is what the small definition of an. Here I'm going to cover all the areas. Like is initially we discussed about what is e-content, what are the conventional way to develop an e-content. But see, there are three parts of everything: core, advanced, and corporate. Right. So this is what the corporate we are talking about. Nowadays, this type of software, this type of applications are available. To make a presentation to develop an e-content is then again an old option. Go for the robotic application, go for an IoT application, go for an AI impactful application, AI based application. And believe me, these all softwares are easily available on internet. You can use this software to make your e-content. Okay, innovation, never ending technologies like artificial intelligence. No, it's a word says it's artificial intelligence. It's not an original intelligence. But yes, Sophia is one of the example of robot which is actually intelligent robot and based on AI. Okay, so AI make an impact on your to develop an e-content. It is a branch of computer science by which we can create intelligent machine which can behave like a human, thinks like a human, and able to make decisions. See, this is what the current scenario. AI is the ability to machine to perform cognitive functions such as human to do, such as preventing, learning, reasoning, solving problems. This type of robotic applications are available. And artificial intelligence is based on multiple knowledge. See, if you want to make an AI-based tool, or if you want to develop an AI-based steps for that, this is not to develop an e-content. Don't worry about this. This is what artificial intelligence is all about. What kind of means once you are talking about artificial intelligence, it is a combination of multiple things. Sociology is there, computer science is there, psychology is there, neuroscience is there, biology is there, philosophy, maths, and all this combination make your tool AI-based tool. And there are a lot of examples are available of AI tool. Why artificial intelligence? As I told earlier, with the help of AI, you can create your personal virtual assistant like Siri, Codana, Google Assistant, Siri. These are the example of AI. With the help of AI, we can build such a robotic application. So this is AI impact in nowadays. Even AI, there are most of all areas. AI is based in data security. There are AI available. Agriculture, transportation, healthcare, education system, e-commerce, entertainment, all everywhere the AI tools are available. Education is also one of them. So there are a lot of tools are available which is an AI-based tool. See, this is the application of AI. See, AI in data security and social media, travel and transport, based. And see this one, best AI tools for education. Which are the best AI tools? Grade score. I hope after this, at least I believe that at least some of the people just search this tool. Grade score is AI tool enable student to assess each and other while means this is the tools available, machine learning based tools available. Grade score. You can use this tool to make your grading system. right? So this is what the AI tools available: grid score, chatbot. Okay, these are the chatbot available. Okay, so just go and search and use these tools to for make your e-content, for make your classroom content. Involve this type of content in your classroom teaching. Okay, these are the option. Cogni is there, Logi is there. Right, these are the and see top 10 AI innovation trends in 2021. IPA, AI for cyber security and data privacy. So there are a lot of AI, AIoT, and even think IoT is again little bit old concept. Now the things come IIoT, industrial Internet of Things. Now industry work with an IoT. So this is our responsibility to ready the student for fighting such type of environment which they need to face in the future. And once they want such thing, once they get such thing in their current education, so I thought that because I am in the field of ID, I thought that the students are, if even the industry want a student ready nowadays, they don't have a time to get ready the student. It was an older concept where 6-month training was there, but nowadays they want a student ready with all this type of tools, all this type of knowledge. And this is our responsibility to make this tools, to use these tools for our study materials, right? So advantage of an AI, this is high speed, high reliability. Okay, this is what I'm just fasting covering, because here mostly we are talking about the impact of AI, right? This is what exactly we need to do. This is what my actually agenda for nowadays. The great scope, you have to go with that. Chatbot, you have to go with that. Attitude learning, Cogniz, knowing, Nonji, these tools, this type of tools are actually available to make your classroom teaching more impactful. Just search these tools, just use these tools and develop your e-content, right? So this is what an AI impact we are talking about. Advancement of computer vision, advantage of an AI. These are there are a lot of advantages are available of AI if we can go with that, right? So a lot of high security, high accuracy, less error, high speed. These are the high reliability tools are available. Okay, digital assistants are there, useful of public utility, high cost, no doubt. Some of the disadvantage also, right? Because AI tools nowadays is not that much easily. Means it's a little bit high cost tools are available. Means are there. Dependency, increase the dependency on machine. Obvious things is there. If you are more of you are going to use AI tools, then dependencies of machine is increasing, right? So these are the some little bit disadvantage of AI also. No original creativity. Obvious the thing. It is an artificial intelligence. Okay, so no original creativity is there. See, if these are the these are the tools which we are going to develop in e-content. But if you want to know AI in detail, if you want to develop this kind of e-content, AI application, then these are the technologies available. Like you can go AI, you can learn AI application with Python, you can learn AI application with C++, Java, R language. Most of the people uses R language or Python to use an AI. Okay, so this is what AI tools are available. This is another impact of, I think this is not used for nowadays. So here actually we're talking about most of the AI tools, most of the IoT tools are available. Here we are talking about what kind of e-content you required, what kind of content actually, what kind of things you need to develop a good e-content. Like text animations are there, and there are a lot of software we have discussed today, which actually make more impact, make more, would develop your e-content more enjoyable for the student. So I thought that you understand the little bit knowledge about which I'm going to share with you. This is not required. So I thought this is all from my side. Hello. So thank you for your patience. And if all of you, any one of you are having any questions, so I'm just ready to answering that question. So if you have any doubt, so please ask me. Otherwise,
Sir,
this is
can
all
you
from my
share
side.
some of the sir, hi.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am, please.
can you share some of the tools which we can use without any cost and the content can be very useful for the students?
Sure, ma'am, sure. See, I told you that this, just moment. This all are freely available, which I'm going to share with you. Now, these are the freely available. Just I'm showing again.
Sir, but most of the AI tools means maximum. Even I can say all the AI tools are demanding subscription or they are paid tools because earlier I have used some tools,
Okay.
but to some extent for 3 minutes, 2 minutes video content. So to a limited content, it is free, but after that it is means
Yes,
asking for
ma'am. Actually,
subscription.
if you have seen my PPT, I've already mentioned that there are right now there are some cost involved into use this AI tool. But okay, I'll just provide you some of the free AI tools which I'm going to use in my e-content. I'm just sharing with this thing, no issues. Okay, so it's not involved actually. This grade score is again a free tools. Okay, you can just search with this grade score. Even this chatbot is also one of the free tools. Okay, even which open. I discussed about this open office and all this thing. These are the free. No doubt, not an AI tool, but yes, these are the free tools are available. Or I'll share. Don't worry, I'll share some of the AI tools with you so that you can just use this. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Provide us a list so that we can
Sure,
use
sure.
it and make
I'll
our
do that. I'll
content
do
very beautiful.
that. Definitely, definitely.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such information. But I have a small query.
Please, ma'am.
So, you told us regarding various tools we can use to develop our e-content.
Right.
Can you please tell us something about how we can exactly publish our e-content or where we can share them? What are the platforms available for us to share the e-content?
Ma'am, see, it totally based on, see, once you can develop your e-content, you just go with the copyright first. Because
Yes,
see, if you are going to share some e-content, that it must be unique, it must be copyrighted content. Because there are a lot of plagiarisms are available, right? So first you have to take care about this thing, that your e-content must be plagiarism free. So for that, you first step, once you develop, see, I developed my e-content, and when I teach in the university, when I taught in the university 1 year back, I all my content I copyrighted. So first step, you should go for a copyright, and then after start to share the e-content in different social media platform. Even you can share your e-content in LinkedIn. If you are using LinkedIn, there are a lot of e-content shared by the student. There are a lot of e-content shared. Even all the social media platform right now, the faculties are share their e-content for the student. So, but before sharing any e-content to the social media platform, make sure that this e-content must be copyrighted. It's not a plagiarism. Otherwise, it would be a problem. Okay.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Anyone else, please?
Any more questions, concerns?
If you want, I will share my PPTs with you guys. So not an issue with that. There are some queries, so no issues. I'll share my PPTs. I'll share with the team RFI so that they will circulate with you all. Thank you.
Oh, sir, okay. Is there any more curious participants which you want to ask? I think everything is well explained to sir, everyone, sir. So thank you so much, sir, for this informative, interactive, and fruitful session. Our whole RFI.
Hello.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, and thank you
Thank
all of you
you, all
for
the
listening me.
participants
Thank you so
also.
much, and thanks team RFI, and thank Nikita